What's up? Welcome back to Nap Time Builder. If you watched the last video, 2 videos, been working my butt off, had a lot of problems, had to redo some stuff right after doing it. I messed up, but I was looking for information and during that time before I messed up, and I just wasn't finding what I was needing, so figured it out though. She runs rough, so just plugged up a vacuum leak. I'm hoping to let it run for a few minutes now that it's not 10:30 at night. I'm not going to disturb neighbors too bad, but I'm hoping to let it run for a few minutes. Hopefully it clears up a little bit, because this motor has not ran in a very long time, so it might take a minute for the computer to do what it do. But hopefully gonna let it run for a few minutes. I would really like to back it out of here and pull it in the yard and pressure wash this thing today. Hopefully we can do that.
One eternity later.
Well, she's running. Got an exhaust leak. Pretty sure that I need to connect a wire to a temp sensor or something, because I feel like one came loose that I just kind of forgot about, but because the hand never moved, and I let it run for a few minutes. But big exhaust leak. Other than that, I mean, it's running decent. It just sounds horrible. It sounds good at the back of the car, but at the front of the car, it sounds pretty rough. But I'm gonna mess with these seats and see if I can make them Corvette seats work in here. I mean, he likes them better, so I'll see if they'll work. Well, as you can see, that was a waste of time. The holes don't line up. And there might be a way that I could make it work. I'm not really sure. But it's one of those things, if it wasn't too big of a hassle type of deals. The bolts was way off. So we just put this back in here. Hey, if anything, at least I cleaned out from under a seat pretty good. You know, I vacuumed. Picked up the trash anyways. I ain't doing no stain remover, so. I did find some Febreze in the back. I mean, it was like 6, 7 year old, but it still smelled good. Smelled better than what this smelled. Smelled like sitting that long, so I soaked her down. So she smells a lot better than it did anyways. So I got a panel on the other side under the dash I need to put back up. I really need some transmission fluid. I was letting it run earlier. It had all the forward gears, like they was kicking in. Didn't have reverse, but then the next time I tried it, it didn't have any of them. It needs more transmission fluid, but What's up? How's it going? It's been a week since I filmed anything. Luckily, I had some stuff saved up. It's the only reason I've been still putting videos out regularly. But that last clip was I was doing a little mowing over at the other property because it was getting pretty high while we was gone. We went to Orange Beach. It was nice. Happy to be home though. I was doing some mowing yesterday. I went home an hour yesterday, and then I was loading up the mower on the trailer and everything, and all that mess. Like 101 degrees, 115 heat index or something like that. It was freaking hot. But anyways, here we are, back again. If you've been watching the last couple videos, she runs. I put more transmission fluid in it. Don't know if it's got gears yet. She should have. But I put it in last minute right before we was having to leave for the beach, so I didn't really have time to mess with it or anything. I do have a wire going to a sensor that I had already extended, but in the process of moving some of that wire harness around, I was a dummy and zip tied it one too many times, and well, I pulled my wire out, so I've got to fix that. I got an exhaust leak. I'm hoping I just need to tighten up my coupler or whatever. But alrighty, so I finally got that sensor hooked up. I haven't let the car run long enough to see if the gauge is actually going to work or not though. But honestly, I'm not too sure that the gauge was even working before, because the sensor that was on the car originally was completely melted off. So, you know, I kind of stole the one from the Corvette. So, I still got a bit of an exhaust leak. I'm about to wash it because it needs it bad. And basically just to make me feel better, I'm going to wash it. But, saying that, the car did move. But after I wash it pretty good, I still need to adjust that shift linkage a little bit. So it don't exactly know where park ends and reverse begins. She about took off on me. So, but yeah, I'm about to wash this thing, see if it looks any better when it's washed. Loud thing. Well, I mean, she's already looking a lot better than it was. Just getting some of that big stuff off. Obviously, most cars look better wet. I'm just trying to get all the big stuff off right now. Then we'll go through with a rag and a brush or whatever. This side I've not really touched from the door up. But she's nasty. Mold or moss or whatever growing all over it. Dirt and mud up under there. It's not gonna look the greatest because that whole front end's like almost a primer black, but it'll definitely look a lot better than when it came. Alright, well, she's clean. Heck of a lot cleaner than she was before. She looks great wet, but once it dries off, we'll see some imperfections. Much better. Whew, thank you very much. Much better. Now I'll probably let this thing dry off a little bit, and I'll pull it back in and see if I can adjust that shift linkage. And I really need to see if I can quiet down that exhaust leak a little bit more. Like I said, it's quieter, but it's not quiet. Sounds good in the back, rough up front. And here we are. You know, it'd be nice if let's go drive. That shows reverse. Bugs is killing my arms right now. Alright, well apparently I still adjusted it wrong because it still thinks that park is reverse. So I got a birthday party to go to, so I gotta go take a shower. Hopefully this evening I can, you know, get it in the right gear. And I got a check engine light coming up every once in a while, then it goes away. Might be an O2 for all I know, I don't know. I might have a vacuum leak. It's still running a little rough. It's not one idle just right. Surely that exhaust leak ain't throwing it off that bad. But I don't have an OBD1 plug for my code readers, so I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of a buddy that has one. But just look at it. Just look at it. Looks so much better. So much better. Alright, here we are, another day. Just got home from church. Gonna see about hopefully getting that exhaust leak under control. And honestly, after that, I'd like to take it up down the road and hopefully deliver it to my dad's house and get this thing out the way. Let's see if we can get that exhaust leak taken care of. Alright, just got done messing with that exhaust. Let's see if this thing is any quieter. Still sounding good back here. Sound like a vacuum leak up here though. Still got a little bit of exhaust leak. Little bit. Alright, so it's a lot quieter than it was, but it's not perfect. It's still got a small exhaust leak. But you know, I'm about done messing with it. Cause we're running and driving. He knows it's gonna need some work here and there. I did take a 95 and a 94 car and put all their used parts together to get this one going, other than a brand new battery and a brand new fuel pump. So I am gonna see if I can swap this alternator out from the Corvette here. See if I can make that work on there, because that alternator don't seem to be charging. Like, it's not got up above 10, 9, 10ish. And when I do decide to drive it over there and give it back to him, I don't want it to die on me for not having no power, you know, because I ain't got an extra battery. So I think I'm gonna try to swap that out and see if that'll work. Well, if you could tell anything from that time lapse, I took the alternator off and was about to try to put the Corvette one on. It don't match up. It looks identical, but when you really look closer and there's only 2 mounting points. When you spin that around to where both thick side, there's a thick side and a thin side with the difference of the bolts and stuff. But yeah, you spin that around to where they meet up exactly, and the plug-in is on the opposite side for that plug, and also the power wire that goes from the battery to the alternator, it's on the opposite side. So the power cord and the little stud that it mounts to would have been like rubbing up against the valve cover, and the plug was like too far away, so whatever. I guess I'll just have to get an alternator at some point. But I think from here, I'm gonna try to get the car to his house today, and that'll be the end of the Firebird for me. And then I guess I'll be starting on the old Dodge back there. I got a lowering kit for it, and also I need to figure out if the computer's going bad, if that's what the deal is, or if I got like some faulty wiring somewhere or something like that. So, you know, there's always more to do. But with that being said, thanks for watching Naptime Builder. Thanks for all 35 subscribers that I have so far. I really appreciate it. Hopefully sometime soon we'll get some more watching. But keep watching. Like the videos. It would help me so much. And throw a comment every now and then. It's whatever. It ain't got to be a great one. And I ain't got to respond if it ain't. But thanks for watching Naptime Builder. I really appreciate it. Catch y'all later.